What's up, guys? It's your boy, James Bloodline here. We're now facing a franchise season to start a new one. Welcome to the Raiders. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. How you guys feel today? Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Ooh. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tomorrow I go back to school, but I can't see my girlfriend, so I'm excited to see her. There you go. There you go. And I like my new controller that I bought. Give on. Yes, sir. I'm tired. Yes, sir. How you guys been? Doing okay? Bless you. Oh, my first game second to Colts, baby. Let's go. Yeah, of course I can send the goals for this year. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see how I do this year. What are you guys doing today? Comment down below. Where's that energy now, boys? Oh, I have Josh Jacobs on my team. Let's go. Here in Las Vegas.
From Las Vegas, Nevada. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Sir. See, just go. Let's get the dub, right?
Nevada, as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Indianapolis Colts and the Las Vegas Raiders. Takes it at the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive.
Team Holiday.
And leading them, Charles,
I don't know what's up, but hey,
their field general.
hey, it's a holiday.
This week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is, and that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it is permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care, and when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give a better chance to lead the team to wins.
Now a run to Mack, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back into 36. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Quitterants. Oh, the Panthers are losing now.
Looking to throw. Holiday.
No, sir.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
They're not. Let's go. Take it for now.
As the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw on 3rd down. Holiday. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Holiday. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Those really long field goals, when they are made, they are things of beauty, but there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive, you've got to really keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance.
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown. Henry runs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And now it's 7-0 game.
It's going to win us miss the that game in the Eagles.
Resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL.
Foul.
We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. And it's the Broncos who have the lead in the second quarter. Javonte Williams accounting for the lone scoring thus far as he's cashed in with a touchdown run.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Fights loose. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Working with 2nd and 5 now. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. Oh, look at the juke. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Going on the ground with Jacobs. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that would just about put a capper on this game. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return.
See, I'm using the running back more than just throwing it.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next
Coming below. More throwing and more running.
Here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Holiday. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 11.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And he'll be taken
I jumped and I heard of 2 people.
This one is going to come to an end. So
yes, sir. Our first win in week 1, baby. Let's go. Raiders. Raiders. Raiders.
So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defense.
Raiders.
You really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys were...
Yeah, I'm gonna do both. Running and One place and pass place. Am I at third downs? Am I passed? There you go. Happy birthday. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. I have a joke guys, I have a joke. Go check if your refrigerator is running. If it is, go try to catch it. I never know. Watch this. Watch this. Why does the band there turn is a ladder to go up? Why? To reach the high note. Yes sir. It's your boy, Jeans Bloodline. Today.
From GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. It's week 2 of the NFL.
Let's get this dub, man. Let's go this dub.
Taking in at the 3. Oh, good return up past the 30.
Yes sir.
Very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So here comes
That's how I like Judge Raiders, not join the Raiders. Kill bomb, baby. Yes sir.
And they'll be let out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
Well, yeah, first look at the runnings
prepping for this
to
game
see if I
that
do.
he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
Here's Jacobs. And some space here. 20. And he will score.
Yes sir. Yes sir. With the running back, baby. Yes sir.
Second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders
Kobe.
on just 2 plays
Tribute to Kobe
have
and
taken the
Gianna.
lead. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. The
Yeah,
kickoff
man.
unit
Yes,
is
sir.
out on the
Yes, sir.
field,
Yes,
and they
sir.
will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. Solid return, pretty good field
excuse me.
position. They'll start at
Damn.
32. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of
There he
flinging
goes.
it around
Guess
and letting his
this
receivers get into the end zone.
Flushed out right. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck.
You're scared to throw interceptions. Scared. He's like a little boy. Scared. Patrick Mahomes.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Out to his left.
No sir.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
No sir.
They head to the line.
Nah,
facing
gets me,
a 3rd and
homie.
7 following
I own the
incompletion on
everything.
2nd down.
This is my island. This is my
Mahomes now
WWE.
to throw. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on
Yes,
defense.
sir.
Just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Kobe.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And got his man complete. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your sight you behind the 8 ball?
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Out the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that one will fall incomplete.
Yep.
Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go.
Should I check should I check the football? Huh? Remember I have my football outside? I threw him as a pump. Give me one. Thank you, sir.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 25.
I know.
Number 1. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now Mahomes.
I wish broke my ankles.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
I won't, bro. Sorry, way. Oh, fuck you. Excuse me, anyways.
Again. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards.
Fumble.
The ball is out. Edwards-Helaire lost it, and the Raiders have recovered.
There, thank you, Khan.
Goes right side.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create themselves, aren't they?
I missed the field goal.
Now a terrific opportunity inside the 5.
I missed the field goal. No.
Good, close, but he misses just left of the upright. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front.
I'm sorry, I said you.
Down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Excuse me. Get down.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here.
Take a chill pill, man. Go to 99-cent store, it's just 7 chill pill.
KC's offense.
You better not throw my much stuff at me. Yeah, exactly, you missed, bitch.
Still very much in this
Did you see you missed?
Trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Well, the Dolphins get the first win too. Ooh, other side down. Spell comment below for the 4th quarter.
So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now the Raiders call on a nickel set here on 3rd down.
See me. Got that.
Here's Mahomes.
Thank you.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. He's picked off at his own 47. For this
Yes, sir.
defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you...
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Go Raiders, baby.
Josh Jacobs.
Let me not come in the who's Raiders
from
fans.
2 yards out. And the Raiders are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Yes, let me go undefeated, man.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 21-0.
Nothing. Yes, sir. 29-0, boy.
Well, they got the ball in
Yes, sir.
great position. One play later, boom, end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it
Yes,
goes.
sir. Here we go. Here we go.
Fielded right around the 8. And a
No,
good
sir.
return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Cut down,
The
man.
Chiefs
Sure,
offense
I'm
now
sorry.
making their way back
I'm
onto
sorry,
the
man. I'm
field.
sorry.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better
Come on,
about
man.
yourself.
Defense.
And you move on to the
Right.
next one.
Defense.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Thank you.
Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
Yes, sir.
Jonathan Abram picks it, and he's able to get it back.
Look
to
at the muscle, baby.
41-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Nah.
And incomplete on the deep ball. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give me the ball. Give me the ball, sir. Yes, sir.
I'd be a little more concerned with
Where's?
the clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple
Game over,
of
baby.
pins, you can put yourself
Turn
in
off.
jeopardy.
Start.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas,
Vegas
Raiders.
Raiders.
And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that,
Corona.
right? The defense led the way. The offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like
You see I'm
what you
talking
saw.
on YouTube, sir?
A total team effort. I think when it's time to
I
hand
know.
out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
Stop. Stop bullying me,
Las
okay?
Vegas, it was a
And I'm only you. Ay, wait. Jesus. Ay, boy.
Okay, the wait.
Ooh, Dolphins. They're going against the Dolphins. Warning. You could win or lose. Dang. Let's go. Let's get number 3 win, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll do intersections in the same time. Wait on. Today, we have special
From Allegiant
Allegiant Stadium,
in Las
Vegas, Nevada.
It's week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Las Vegas Raiders. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will... And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, his second touchdown on the season, and the Raiders have taken the early lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Grant sets to return it. And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
What, man? That's a good pair of
Here
man.
is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent, too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it. But otherwise,
Damn, man.
just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, this defense for the Raiders, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, trust me on this one. That's a confident.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4.
Whee!
4th down on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. An update from Denver. The Broncos, they've taken an early lead against the Chiefs. Drew Lock, a first quarter touchdown pass in that one. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is caught inside the 5.
This is a touchdown, baby.
Touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
My timing, sir. Thank you. That person, the Chiefs taking the lead.
Make it 14-0. So we have reached, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Here comes Grant on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
That fumble. Now.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world.
No.
It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Tua, and that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Looking to pass, Tua. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Tua. And this one complete to Will Fuller. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Tua to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are in great shape here.
Come on, man.
As they take over at their 46-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. A first down and more for Jacobs. And down to the 28-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. On second down now, it's Jacobs. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. Little insult to injury here late in the game.
I'm savage. Boom.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
No, sir.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
Did enough, though. Did enough. But, yeah, you're right.
most games it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try.
Sarah Henry, the goal for the Titans. Boom. Kaboom. So how you guys doing right now?
As dedicated fans of the NFL, my
Shut up. Yeah, we played the Chiefs again. Damn. They win. Oh wow, did they win? Let's go for the man. If you beat them once, we can beat them twice, right? Yes, sir. I'm tired. I'm tired. What's popping now, man? Yes, I'm watching. Options. I'm gonna do the range for the last drop of a threatening. If a tennis here has a what the to me where to be safe. You can flick. I'm not going to show me you will boost this man can use this and then use the shit. He doesn't have a bottom. That's my for asking.
It's week 4 of the NFL.
That's week 5.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas.
So please like and subscribe. I forgot to say that at the beginning. So like and subscribe, sir. Please. Kids. Teens. I don't know. Adults, I guess. So yeah.
The 32 now. Here's first and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Thank you, come again. Thank you, come again. And again. Thank you, come again. And again. Thank you, come again. And again. And again. Thank you, come again. Okay. Here you go. God drop up a flipping nigga. If a Tennessee had a thought, shit, what you should tell me where you be set the show. And let me know if you wanna eat to that bomb. Really know what you get my flick. I might do that.
You might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. And they'll begin by running the option. Gets past one man, flashes another juke, and inside the 20 before he's brought opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. First and 10 at the 19. A nice little juke.
Touchdown, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
You see, he's up a part of passion. Like my friend said. My friend David told me, if you're gonna do something, do it with love and passion. Never give up. Love you, bro. Shout out to David. David Bond.
Send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Damn. I think the Rams need me more than the Raiders.
Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Gotta laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that?
Next season, the Buccaneers are gonna pick me up. I bet you that shit. I bet you nothing, because I broke. LOL.
From the 38, Mahomes.
Oh, Red Tyreek Hills. Echoes, yes, sir.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
Flag though.
Into the second here. Flag down. Let's
defense. I bet she's better defense. Hey.
Yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over with the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Gonzalez good on the extra point.
Gonzalez, he's a good cricketer.
And that'll make the score 14-0. Fielded right around the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
That's faster.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Owen coughed it up. And the Raiders have recovered. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. A good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. K.J. Hamler in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
See, guys, so if you beat him once, you can beat him again. But this is more bad than the last one. It will be bad. Watch this. I got you guys.
Right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we reach half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Come on, man. You see, I'm a touchdown. Keeper is the best QB. If you play football, keeper. I think he did play football. Let in the comments below. Did he play football in high school or middle school? Comment down below.
So here are the Raiders now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Oh, what a move. Whoa, it still won't go down. Touchdown Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Kobe.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 28-0. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play.
Now the ball comes loose. And this is going to get out of bounds.
Come on,
so
man.
They will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So they recover their own.
Cody Rhodes, get it? Oh, he was for the Eagles. He became for me. Let's go.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.